The Non-Governmental Gender Organizations Coordinating Council, NGOCC, was born in 1985 with only 9 member organizations dedicated to advancing the rights and voices of women in Zambia. From humble beginnings to a thriving secretariat, NGOCC now coordinates 117 member organizations, each committed to gender equality and social justice. To mark 40 years of unwavering advocacy, NGOCC opened its doors to the public for a vibrant exhibition, a celebration of milestones and memories of the movement. Member organizations and the general public gathered at the Secretariat, where history came alive through dance, storytelling, and the interactive displays. Visitors explored the journey of Zambia's women's movement from grassroots activism to national influence. Each corner of the exhibition echoed with pride, resilience, and hope. Patrons shared their reflections, inspired by the legacy and energized for the future.
My name is Dwayne. I'm at NGOCC. They're celebrating their 40 years of existence here in Zambia. I just like to thank them very much for the support that they've given the women in Zambia, because I feel that women empowerment is very much a need that has to go on in this community. Because 1% of the women are self-empowered, which shouldn't be the case. We should have 99% at least self-empowered through education and many other ways, whether it's health or just their basic human rights. Yeah. So thank you very much, NGOCC, for your support. Thank you.
My name is very much. Thank you, and I'm here at the NGOCC exhibition. I think that's celebrating 40 years of active participation in promoting gender equality in women. I think it has been a great milestone. I've seen a lot of achievements and a lot of interventions that have come to a success. One of the greatest things I've seen is that there's been active or increased participation in politics for women, and also they are championing the agenda of fully participation of women in the economy, culture, and politics as well. So in future, I want to see a situation where we have the first ever Zambian female president. And I think through NGOCC, what I've seen here happening, we are almost getting there. Through the intervention, I believe we have had our first female vice president, and from there, we have seen that each time we're going to politics, elections. There's a Christian concept. Almost every political party that they are running will use a female. And I think that intervention has been brought about by NGOCC. So, pick up NGOCC, or look forward to see more of such. There are any child marriages in most rural parts of Zambia, and giving them more financial support, I guess they will do more of such things. I believe in the next 10 years we will have 0.1% of child marriages in Zambia. But what NGOCC is doing with traditional leaders is really inspiring. And they're reaching out to almost everyone. Women are getting empowered, children and girls back into school. It is really motivating. So I would like everyone in public to join NGOCC in celebrating their 40 years active participation in Zambia.
NGOCC is doing a lot of work. I didn't know. So when I came here, I think this was an eye-opener, what the NGOCC is doing to the women. I feel they're doing a lot and they are not really seen out there. I wish they can use all the avenues to just tell people what good job they are doing. And I just wish them to do better things. They're already doing good things. I'm sure they can, after advertising themselves, they can do a lot of things. They are helping a lot of women. They're empowering them. And I want to thank the Lord for them.
My name is Martin Natalishi. I'm the AIDS Healthcare Foundation Africa Bureau Chief in charge of Southern Africa. It's been a great moment for me, going into memory lane. I started my career with NGOCC in 1999, so I was at Lugo Road when we we started the process of buying this property, and I was among the first team that moved to Choncho Road. So yeah, NGOCC has been the foundation of my career. Everything that I am started here. I was straight from campus when I joined NGOCC, and being in charge of member organization, it's been so refreshing to see quite a number of organization members that I used to deal with that are still present and active in the women's movement. So much of memory for me, and just to see how the women's movement has grown. Last thing, I think one of the things that just came to my mind was it should have been the year 2000 when I laid a group of women from some of the organizations present here to go and do an exchange visit in Uganda with the National Association of Ugandan Women now. And we learned a lot from there, and seeing what is happening here. It's fulfilling to see where the women's movement has come from.
Family health research in Zambia, which is in Emmersdale. My overall experience from this exhibition is that it's been informative. One of the things that I realized is that we don't interact as much as we should as organizations working in health in Zambia. So I would like that to be a lot more. There's quite a lot of information and a lot of achievements from NGOCC with empowering women, and a lot of success stories that have been displayed and for people to see. And obviously commendable work that has been done, but I think a lot more collaboration amongst the NGOs and the institutions that are working in health, and particularly health that focuses on work that focuses on women's health, will be very key. So very interesting observations that have been made here, and I hope that we can foster some collaborations with NGOCC.
My name is Naombe Muliunda from NGOCC Foundation. We came through to the NGOCC exhibition just to have a look at what they have on exhibition, and also get to know exactly what the NGOCC does in terms of championing women's rights. I think they're doing a great job. I've seen a lot of things to do with green energy, law, farming. Basically, they're covering all aspects of the economy in terms of championing and empowering women and girls. So it's really nice to see that for 40 years this hasn't been happening, and they've created policies that have really helped the women and girls, especially from the grassroots.
It was more than an event. It was a tribute to the women who paved the way, and a call to those who will carry the torch forward. NGOCC, 40 years of building solidarity for women's empowerment.